Yeah, no, pleased. I mean, I thought first two periods we played a very good game. That's how we want to play. It was nice to see us get rewarded. We stressed getting to those hard areas, and we got a couple goals through that, and went into the third with a 2-goal lead. And we always knew at some point that Belfast would have a little pushback. They're a good team, so I think after two we could have been up more, but I think you could probably safe to say that in the third they probably could have had a couple as well. So I think it evens out in that regard.
I don't think it was a loss. It's a 120-minute game. Obviously, we went down quite a few bodies there, and I thought it was a really gutsy performance from our group. I think at points we had eight forwards and 4 defensemen. So to gut that one out, and I'm gonna watch the video back, but it looked like we got the third one back. Just bad bounce from the referee.
Crazy game, to say the least. No, from our side, I really liked our start. I thought we were engaged from the very beginning, and we had the big 2-goal lead at the start, and I felt throughout the game we played a solid hockey game, and we stayed disciplined, and we capitalized on one power play goal. We had plenty of other chances. I thought their PK did an excellent job. I thought we moved the puck overall good too, and it was just fortunate you couldn't get more, but listen, at the end of the day you win at home and you get a 2-goal lead going to the second game. Should feel good.
Well, I mean, I can only speak of our end here, and I don't think that we played enough emotion to start with. I thought obviously that was very undisciplined to get back in the game with Cox getting the goal at making it 2-1, and then that whatever pursuit after that, we started a period 7 minutes down. So I mean, that we got to be more disciplined than that. But if you look back at the first 40 minutes, we got to come out with more emotion. We got to play with more emotion, play harder for each other, and you got to give them credit. They worked and they came out and they were ready to go from the drop of the puck, and we have no excuses for it. We've got to start getting our starts and start starting on time.
Overall, good performance. I thought we started off really well in the first. We got some good opportunities. First goal by Charlie, excellent. And then I felt we kept going. We allowed that power play one, and after that it was a huge goal, that second, to get that back. The Desi goal right after their goal, so that was huge. And to get the third one too in the first, fair play to the guys. And going into the second, that was a hell of a start of the game.
From my perspective, very disappointing. The 6-0 loss to Belfast, I can understand that. We're coming off 6 games in 8 nights. We just had nothing left in the tank, but we had a couple of days off after that and a good week of practice. And to come out like we did tonight, I could honestly say is extremely disheartening and disappointing for me. We've been a team that's been able to win and overcome some adversity, obviously with the late start and not practicing in big ice and having to play a bunch of games on the road and tough travel and all of that. And we came out of it, with a lot of character. But we've changed over the last week. I don't know why. I'm not seeing that same attitude. I'm not seeing that same gritty determination and work ethic. And obviously the games have reflected in that, and that goes back to Nottingham last Friday night at home. We had a bit of a stinker and rebounded the next night in Coventry, and obviously the game against Belfast was real tough. But then tonight, was another stinker. And our mandate is we want teams to have to earn their opportunities against us, and all 5 of their goals we gave them to them tonight. I mean, really, the turnovers and the soft play and lost coverage, one-on-one battles, those things, those are just freebies. They didn't have to pay a price to score those goals tonight, and that's disappointing for me.
Oh, I didn't want to think about it too much, but it was lingering, the pressure. I think we didn't overthink it too much. I wanted to have a great start, and we did. The crowd was bumping tonight. I felt some momentum. It was a lot of fun to be a part of, and it's a huge win at home.
And I tell you that it's always a pressure-filled night for the goal scorers, but Christoph came through early.
Yeah, that was a great power play goal. They were executed perfectly. Good, crisp passing on the tape. That was a huge goal for us to start, especially on the power play.
I thought Nottingham played very well tonight, and for us, we just weren't there. It's very difficult to put a handle on what was wrong tonight, but bar the first shift in the first period, the first minute, we got the puck in deep, we cycled the puck well, and then after that it just went downhill. 2 goals, obviously 2-0 down, and you're chasing the game again, but. Don't take anything away. I thought the Panthers were very good tonight. They cycled the puck well, they moved up the ice. They were good. But from my point of view, from a Guildford point of view, we just weren't there. It wasn't one of our strongest performances tonight. And like I say, for the course of 60 minutes, scoreline's a scoreline at the end of the day. But we've got to look closely at ourselves and see what we can do for tomorrow's game up in Glasgow.
Yeah, I thought it was another gritty effort from our group. They transitioned well right from Coventry right into tonight. Obviously short benched. Guys are eating a lot of minutes out there. The penalties didn't help us there in the second period, but I thought we got through that well. Some big penalty kills and some big blocks there to keep us ahead. And going into the third period, I thought we did well to close out that game.
Well, if I'm brutally honest, I feel that our team came into this building prepared to lose the hockey game, which is incredibly disappointing. I thought our first period was terrible. And I think if we showed the slightest bit of heartbeat, which we did in the second and third period, we might have been looking at a closer result and maybe even dragging points out of this building. We were well aware that you guys were short on bodies too, which should have given us a little bit of a boost. Coming into this building, we're short on a couple key guys and already down a couple imports. It would always been a tough challenge, but this was a night where we had some potential.
I thought it was a battle for us. I thought it was a pretty even match game all the way through. I think we worked incredibly hard. We didn't get a lot of puck luck, and things weren't really bouncing our way. I found we kind of had to work for everything we got, and it was just a hard fought game. There wasn't a whole lot of room out there to create much. There wasn't a lot of great opportunities each way, but. We got the equalizer. I thought we had some chances to win it in regulation, take a penalty in overtime, and they get a shot with a good screen in front, and that's the game.
Yeah, it's an extremely tough building to come into. You got to change your game plan. You got to play a little different way, and I thought we did a good job of that for the most part, getting pucks in deep, chipping pucks, chipping to speed, and getting in on the forecheck. And they gained some momentum there in the third to tie it up, but with our power play's been helping us along here the last little bit. So it's good to see them be the difference in the game tonight.
Yeah, I thought we came out extremely flat the first period there. I thought Coventry jumped all over us. One of the worst periods we played. Just weren't pushing the pace. Mentally, just guys weren't dialed in and ready to play. But I loved our second, third. I think we came out ready to play the second. Outshot them 16-4. Valley with a huge power play goal there to finish the period. Thomaso actually, draws that penalty. I thought he was excellent tonight as well for his first game, plays with a ton of energy. And then third period again, I think we got just better as the game went on tonight, and thankfully Barry stood on his head in the first period there to keep us in it. We've had that happen against us a couple times this year where we've dominated and didn't get anything and the game changed. So tonight Barry did that for us, which was huge, and found a way to close that game out.
I thought we had a really good first period. Obviously we had a few power plays there and a few very good looks, and unfortunately we didn't find the back of the net, and I think we find the back of the net once or twice there, you're looking at a different hockey game. But we didn't. Second period I don't think we were great. We started forcing things, I think maybe from not capitalizing on our chances in the first. We start forcing pucks, turning plays over, and they dominated us in the circle. So it was very tough to get the puck in the second, and through that they got a lot of possession. Towards the end, tough to give that one up towards the end there. I thought maybe a bit of a soft call there, but that stuff happens. And then came out with third. I thought our pushback was okay, but just didn't have enough at the end of the night.
Yeah, very proud. I said that going into the third period, it didn't matter what the result was or how we came out of that. Right up until that point, the effort right up until going into the third period, very happy with that. And we just said, we got to want more here. And you guys deserve more. And third period, they came out there and you could just tell that they weren't going to be denied tonight. So that was great. To a man, every man on the roster. It was great to see.
We got out-battled by, they had probably half the guys that we did. We lost 90% of the battles. Then we lost Carzy. Will played okay for us, and it was an uphill battle from then on, but it's just not good enough.
I think, credit to Sheffield. I thought they played a really good game. That's a good hockey team over there. And I don't think tonight was a lack of effort, a lack of compete. I think at times we just maybe weren't quite there mentally in terms of decision making. And I think probably the simplest way to say it is right now at the moment, we're not making teams pay for their mistakes. Whether that's on the power play or whether that's 5-on-5. And when we make our mistakes, we're getting punished for them. So when you struggle to find the back of the net, it creates a lot of pressure on the rest of your game, and I think that's what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, I thought we played a pretty complete 60 there. Take away the early penalty kill where we gave up some chances, obviously. Rock played really well early in that hockey game, and after that, for 10-minute marker there, I thought we really we played well. Very good defensively again tonight. Timely scoring, just complete 60. Boys had a great weekend.
Back here with Cardiff Devils coach Jared Scully, and Jared, a lot of shots, a lot of possession for your team tonight. What was your take on the game, and where do you think it went wrong?
Well, I still don't think we competed hard enough for 60 minutes. I think you look at the shot totals and you think that's a team that may have had the advantage throughout the game, but I didn't see it that way at all. I thought that we really didn't win enough 50-50 battles. I don't think we played hard enough in certain areas, and I didn't think we brought much emotion to the game tonight.
What adjustments would you like to see going into Wednesday's game against the Stars?
Bring some passion and emotion to this game. We've talked about it. This game void of emotion is very difficult to play, and it's frustrating if you don't come with that emotion and passion. And Wednesday's a huge game for the organization, and huge game for a lot of players. So, that's the message: is we just don't play hard enough.
Is there any update on whether Stephen Dixon will be back in the lineup this coming Wednesday?
We'll see the next couple of days. We're not 100% sure yet. We haven't. We'll see how he does tomorrow and Tuesday, and then we'll see by Wednesday what time.
You saw the debut tonight of McNulty, who was coming from the Manchester Storm. How did you assess how he settled in, having quite a quick turnaround coming into the side? Yeah, it's a tough situation for anybody, and I thought he settled in nicely. I thought he moved the puck. He did a lot of good things. He defended well, and he used his stick very well for his size, and I thought he played very well. Just a quick one before we leave. Just what's your message for Devils fans who are going to come and turn out Wednesday to try and overturn this deficit against the Stars in the Cup? Well, I know they're going to come with emotion and passion, and we better come with the same level that they do every night. Jared, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you.